Alright, so before the video begins, I just want to point out a few updates. Now, some of you out there might know that I deleted a good portion of my videos. Now, the problem for that is, no, I'm not leaving my YouTube channel, nor I want to delete it. It's just I want to give out a point to what my content is, and in this case, it's talking about Minecraft stuff, and overall, towards the future, I'm even hoping to start streaming, which would be just absolutely awesome. There are also some new things that some of you possibly already noticed. I got a new microphone. Yes, it's actually pretty good. It's a Razer Siren X microphone, so it's pretty good from its audio quality, but it's also pretty good from it actually being convenient. So yeah, from its purchase, I don't know if it's actually worth it. You can check it yourself. But yeah, I also got a new computer, so it's pretty good. It's a Windows computer. The thing is, my previous computer was actually a Mac computer, so I have to get used to the entire operating system. But also, all of this is just not to flex. I'm generally wanting to trying to give all of you a point to exactly what happened from my previous video, which is 1 month ago. And yeah, all of this is truly a lot. There's a lot of things that happened from my previous video yet again, and yeah, so I guess at last, let's begin the video and enjoy. A Minecraft map that is truly staggering not only from its size but also from the way it's portrayed. In this case, I'm talking about the DREHMAL Primordial Minecraft map. DREHMAL Primordial is an adventure survival storytelling Minecraft map. The environment in itself is detailed and truly adoring, but I'd like to talk about the map, the history of it, and also some other few details here and there. And also to the ones who don't really play Minecraft or never even try playing it, I think it's best to talk about what a Minecraft map is in itself and overall see why some maps are so immersive and generally fun to play. Same facts go for Primordial. But I'll let DIANSU partake in the video and let him explain about what a Minecraft map is.
A Minecraft map is a custom-created world that is saved within the game. They can vary from an amazing roleplay story that immerses you in an epic adventure to a challenging puzzle map that tests your problem-solving abilities. With Minecraft maps, the possibilities are truly endless. The only limit? Your imagination. Of course, there are also other types of maps such as adventure, parkour, survival, minigames, and builds, with each of these categories telling a different story. Take for example parkour maps. Generally, you fall to your death in the void, the lava, or hell even the air. It all varies. So for fun, here's a montage of different people raging in parkour maps. Do not worry, I am an upright member of society and a good person.
Oh, come on.
So thank you for DIANSU for explaining what a Minecraft map is. You can also check out his YouTube channel, which I'll leave down in the description below. So in case you want, you can check out his videos. And now back to the main part of this video. Now, I've generally enjoyed the overall environment so much of Primordial, but I've wondered how was all of this made. How a map this complex could be created, and so a good 5, 6 or so months later, here I am making a video about Primordial, and knowing more than I did it before. I was actually able to contact one of the team developers, Keeko100, giving us more insight of the map itself, and I gave a few questions about the overall story of how the map was made. Quoting, it started off with the Belderich. Now sorry if I actually pronounced Belderich wrong, but in this case I'm just gonna say Belderich, who is the other lead of Primordial. And I coming up with the concept of DREHMAL as your world, and we started writing lore stories for it, separate of Minecraft. Eventually, we decided to try to make a Minecraft adventure map out of it. And we were unsuccessful 3 times. It was only the 4th attempt, which is the map you're currently playing, that we actually finished it. So the 2 unsuccessful times of trying to create a map already shows how difficult it was to come up with an idea that would actually work for others. And overall, this is quite understandable. The map is 12k by 12k size, or in this case, 12,000. So I'd say that the team developers nailed it. The entire map, and I'd say even the story, is truly great, but something that caught my attention is how some parts of the map and the story itself is inspired by other games. And I just so happened to be right. Keeko100 said, quoting, its primary inspiration was Breath of the Wild, the latest Zelda game. You can tell that throughout the follow of the terrain, the general design principles we follow with player freedom and expression. And so yes, some parts of the map do resemble those elements. This is something that truly also matters in MMORPG storytelling video games, in the contrast. The way the story leads you to different moods, spaces of some sort that gives you chills or joy. Same goes with the story. Usually when it comes to the style and the design of the game, it would be obviously subjective to others, but when it comes to the story lore, the subjectiveness would traverse differently, because if you're trying to make a certain story, you must succeed it perfectly right to give the players the true sense of what the game is all about. Now, obviously I'm not a person who works on video games, I'm just putting out what I believe is the main key in video games. But talking about the Primordial story, quoting, the lore story was inspired by Dark Souls Bloodborne, with it being dark, depressing, generally nihilistic, cyclical in nature. Now some parts of the map do portray this sort of feeling, giving you a certain story of what the place is. Now when it comes to adventure games, it's always best to add in different emotions and stories, and knowing that Primordial is just a Minecraft map but an adventure survival map, with it being not a game, stories with different emotions still matter in Minecraft adventure map categories. The overall idea of Primordial, in this case the story, does in fact show that depressing and overall chilling lore, but the enduring surroundings of the map overall changes that factor. Now, obviously, the point of this video is talking about the pure beauty of the DREHMAL Primordial map, and this is what I believe is the beauty of the map. The way the story of all of it is made, and overall this topic is considerably broad, from it having a lot of history behind. Now, talking about the map, each of the biomes, what is quite interesting is that some dungeons in different biomes in the map, of which there are a lot, have a different story to tell you. So overall, it's insane to think how long it took for the team developers to make this map. For bigger plans, Keeko100 said, quoting, we will be releasing more updates that will add all sorts of stuff. Right now we're working on 2.2 update and have plans for 2.3, 2.4, and 2.5. Each one will introduce more stuff to explore, as in structures, new dungeons, villages, etc. As for new terrain, it's highly unlikely. The world of DREHMAL is already so large, and it was a lot of work to fill it with stuff. Though having a large dev team makes that sort of stuff easier. Having to in general think that the 1.17 Part 1 update has come out, it's interesting to think what the team developers will be working on next to improve the enthralling environment, filling perhaps here and there different spaces to give more light to the surrounding areas. And for all I know, the second part of the 1.17 update might even give more expansions towards the DREHMAL Primordial map. Now, what do you think? So, thank you so much for watching this video. Yes, I've now come back from so far the longest break I ever did on my YouTube channel. But all sad and overall annoying things aside, I want to thank Keeko100 for helping me to get this video done. In this case, I would have been quite blind on giving thoughts for this video. From Keeko100's help, I was actually able to get a good amount of source covered. I also want to thank DIANSU for wanting to support and overall partake in my videos. And I'm truly glad that you actually joined in DIANSU, and yet again, thank you so much. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and stay safe, be protected, and as always, I'll see you next time. Peace out!